Hello everybody, welcome to my channel Rereads. I'm Rhiannon and it is day 7 of VEDA. I know it's the 7th of April, how scary is that? At the moment in the UK everyone has just broken up for the Easter holidays. It's Easter next week, woohoo! Which means that it's my brother's birthday. I don't eat too much chocolate anyway during Easter, but I thought I would do the Ed Sheeran Divide book tag. I love Ed Sheeran, and when I saw this tag I just had to do it. I love his new album. His new album is awesome. I love the songs. I like Go Away Girl, I like Shape of You, I like Castle on the Hill, I like all of his songs. So this tag was created originally by Sabine's Book Nook, and I'll link her video and channel down below for you to check out. So yes, let's get on with the tag. Number 1, Shape of You. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. The most beautiful book you own. I showed this book before in the last one in the Netflix book tag, but I cannot get over how stunning it is, and I love it, and it has to be The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them original screenplay, because look how, I don't know if you can see it in this light, but look how gorgeous this book is, and I just love the little niffler at the bottom. This is all raised, it's gold, and dark blue, and on the back and I love this paper, the green with the stars on it. It's just wonderful, and I absolutely love it. And the little niffler on the front, the little paw prints on the insert as well. It's just so cute and just so beautifully made. So beautiful. Number 2, Castle on the Hill. I was younger then. Take me back to when I found my heart and broke it. A book that gives you all the nostalgic feels. Every time I read a Beatrix Potter or see Peter Rabbit on anything, it just takes me right back to when I was a kid. My grandparents used to have all the VHSs of the books that were made into VHSs. I just love this. My friend gave me this for my birthday, and it's a really well loved book. I just love it. I can't wait in the future when I have children to read them Beatrix Potter, but yes, this gives me all the nostalgic feels. Number 3, Dive. Let me know the truth before I dive right into you. Once you dived into the story of this book, you just couldn't put it down. For me, that was The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. I was hooked from the first page. I wanted to know more. I wanted to know about these characters. I wanted to know what would happen. It's quite a huge book. It read very, very quickly, and yes, I was hooked from the first page. Funny enough, I didn't own The Book Thief before, but when I read it, it was my granny's copy. My granny recommended me The Book Thief, and I loved it, so I went out and bought my own copy. Number 4, Perfect. I Found the Love for Me. A book with a perfect love story. For me, that is Pride and Prejudice. I just love the love story between Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy, and also Bingley and Elizabeth's sister. I just love that. I just like that, how it works out in the end, and yes, Pride and Prejudice. Number 5, New Man. I don't want to know about your new man. A new release you're not interested in. You don't want to know anything about this book. For me, that would be the new Sophie Kinsella book, which is called My Not So Perfect Life. I don't want to know anything about that because I'll read it eventually. I love Sophie Kinsella. And Carvel. Looks like a really interesting book, and I don't want to know anything about it, but all the internet seems to want to tell me all the blurb and stuff. So, yes, those are the 2 books I don't want to know anything about until I have technically got the book and read it. Supermarket Flowers. Well, I'll be sitting here with a song that I wrote saying love could change the world in a moment, but what do I know? If everyone would read this book, it could change the world for the better. For me personally, with Asperger's, I would love it if everyone in the world I would read this book, Asperger's Syndrome by Tony Attwood. It would really help. It would be really helpful for people to read it, to be able to understand about people's Asperger's. Tony Attwood is is trained in this. He has a PhD in clinical psychologist. He's from Brisbane. He's Australian, and he's written really terrific books. And I would really, to help me and life and make the world a better place, if people would read about Asperger's syndrome. And then also I want everyone in the world to read Wonder, because it's such a lovely book. And if people would read this book, it would change the world for better, and also would change people's lives if people just understood about different disabilities. That's just, that's life. Everyone has a different disability, and you just need to make life easier for those people. Do not make it hard, because it's not fair. Number 7, Barcelona. We're going somewhere the sun is shining bright. Pick a book which gave you ultimate summer vibes. For some reason, every time I see this book or read this book, I don't know whether it's because it's nearly summer and the summer holidays are only a few months away, and every time I got out of school it meant I could go to the library and participate in the challenge. So every time I look at this book, it gives me like the summer vibes, and that's the BFG by Roald Dahl. For some reason this book just gives me all the summer vibes. I don't know what it is. It's probably the colours, the blue. Everything about this book, it gives me summer vibes, because it probably, just for me, it's nostalgia that summer holidays are ending. It's like 6 weeks of reading books, 6 weeks of trying to participate in the library challenge before the end of the summer and everything else, and then telling all your teachers that you read X amount of books back home. And I think we used to be encouraged, I think at school we used to be encouraged to read a book and do a book report on it during our summer break off. But yeah, this book just gives me summer vibes for some reason. Anyway, I tag anyone who loves Ed Sheeran, obviously, and anyone who really wants to do this book tag, go for it. And I would like to see them, so let me know if you've done one or not. And yes, I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.